For the government wants to be married at the city hall and married. So for 6 weeks he kind of lived in captivity. Am I married? Okay, imagine the deal wonder how a girl from Belgium ended up meeting a guy from Borger, Texas. It actually started in 1967 when I came. I'll try to make short, but I mean, this is kind of an anecdote that's really precious to me, because when I came to be an exchange student / au pair in 1967 in California, the last thing that my dad told me before I got into the secured area at the airport, he said, "Here you are going to the Far West." And I told my dad, "Yeah, that's as far west as you can go since I'm going to California." And he said that, "And you're going to come back married to a Texan." So when they came over 11 months later, the first thing I told my dad, I said, "I've been here 11 months and I have not even met a Texan." So I went home, started working over there. Then in early March, very early March 1970, I got a letter in the mail that says, "Hi, I know you, but you don't know me." And I said, "Well, that's a fact." I looked at the name, I had no clue who it was. So he told me how he got my address from my host family in California, in Palo Alto. And we wrote letters back and forth a few times. And that's kind of unusual because I hate writing, but I did write back, and I told him if he had some time off, that he was welcome to spend a week or two with us, borrow my car so he can go and travel through Belgium. And he thought that was a neat idea, so he made an arrangement. He had some, and my mother and my parents had been to Milan, way close to where he was stationed, so they had met him. And my mother said, "Well, I'll stay in the back in case you miss him." So I said, "I want to see if I can, see who it is." I had a little, postage stamp picture of him. That's all I had. So when I saw him coming up the hallway from the train station, I saw him. I said, "You Rex?" And he said, "Yes," and introduced myself. And my mother said, "How did you know it was him?" I said, "Because he walks like an American." And I promise you, Americans have a certain way of walking that will stand them off anywhere. So anyway, so that was May 16th. That was my grandmother's birthday. That's what there's so much in my mind. And then the next Saturday, we had spent a week together traveling and doing some sightseeing. I took a week off from the bank where I was working. And the next Saturday, we decided we needed to get married. So we had, then after that, we had a courtship mainly over the phone. Then they have to publish what they call the banns 3 times, which is kind of like in the Middle Ages, to make sure that nobody is opposed to y'all getting married. You also have to provide a clean police record from every place where you have lived. So you do not just kind of, now, once all that is done and you pass, you pass go and you finally get married, people really do not feel like that you're married until you have your church wedding. Now, your church wedding is another deal, because people don't think you're married then, but they will not allow you to get married unless you have had your civil wedding. So for us, for 6 weeks we were married without really knowing if we were married as far as the other people were concerned, and going to the moon. So anyway, that's how come we have 2 weddings, but the one we've always celebrated the most is the one that's actually today is the exact date, November 7th, and that's the one we had the big reception and all that, so that's why we keep the tradition going. So anyway, it's true. Oh, yeah, the letter, the way you got my address, I forgot to say that, but the way you got my address is that my host family from California gave him my information, and that's how I got that first letter that says, "Hi, I know who you are, but you don't know." And then, like I said, the rest is history, and my dad's last words became true. I did marry a Texan, and I am so happy. I've got, when I go over there, I say I've got the best of both worlds, because in Belgium we're just as proud to be from Liège, my hometown, as Texas is proud to be a Texan. So thank you, and thank you so much for helping us celebrate that.
Well, glad to see you. It seems like it's been forever.
Well, I was gone for 4 months, so it kind of did seem like forever.
But I did see you last summer.
You what?
I saw you and Paul last summer.
Yes. We did reappear.
Chocolate mousse is arriving.
Chocolate
They're awful. Don't eat them. Don't eat them. They're poisonous.
Did you make a Michele? Come on.
They're poisonous.
That's mine. No. 6 hours.
Well, hey! Holy cow! What a great opportunity to see those kids. I thought over here. It's good to see you guys. I'm trying to see.
Well, we have to go to the
Yeah. I had her.
No. There's all the yeah, that's what I was just saying. So all the items and stuff, the most that's a sweet beer stuff right there. You know, I don't drink beer like this. Cheers.
Yeah, yeah.
Because November 1st over there is
Has anybody turned that thing on green? I think you need to do a selfie. I think Marlon is going to turn the camera now. so that we can record him like he's been recording us.
That's the only time.
He got you,
Got
didn't
me.
he? Did you
I was
ever record
wondering.
on?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
I did. Bye, y'all.
Bye.